Battle Royale. Let's face it, what can I say about Battle Royale that hasn't already been said by journalists, developers, content creators, or commenters? It seems like everyone and their grandmother has heard of this mode by now, and for good reason. It's everywhere, even in some places it probably shouldn't be. In my experience, Battle Royale is like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. There never seems to be an in-between. Of course, it doesn't help when gamers and public faces aggressively push for it to be in every other game out there, even if it doesn't fit in with that title or franchise, and do not deny it, because you know that you have secretly pushed for a Battle Royale mode in Sonic Adventure where you play as Big the Cat mindlessly slaughtering Sonic's annoying friends. But I digress. Out of all the Battle Royale games out there, the current king of them all is Epic Games' Fortnite. Fortnite is split into 3 different modes: Save the World, Battle Royale, and Creative. As of the making of this video, I have not yet touched Save the World, but if I'm honest, I don't think most Fortnite players have, as part of the appeal of the game is that the best mode is completely free. I have tried creative mode, and I am inclined to say that it's good, even if the early islands do feel a little bit limited. For a considerable amount of time, I held off playing Fortnite because I struggled to understand the appeal. It was still very much a fresh face in my life, sitting in the shadow of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Yeah, funny that, eh? Funny how things can change when your game isn't held down by questionable issues. To understand why Fortnite is popular, I think you need to look at what people are like these days, because everything is about consumption, convenience, the I want something and I want it now mentality. Look at services like Spotify and Netflix for good examples. Say you wanted to get a TV show that airs one year, but it isn't slated for official DVD and Blu-ray release until the end of next year. Most people these days aren't that patient, and most people these days have access to a computer and basic understanding of how the internet works. You can get practically anything online if you're willing to be a filthy pirate, and let's face facts, nobody seems to care about that at all, so... You are a pirate! The point that I'm trying to illustrate is that convenience wins. Piracy, while generally easy to do and get away with, still requires some ducking and diving, whereas paying $4.99 per month with the benefits of getting exactly what you want and more is going to beat the piracy. If the price is right and the service is sound, the people will come and the people will pay. That's what Fortnite is to me. As a service, it functions exactly how I would like it to, with very little bugs. And even when there are bugs or features that players dislike, Epic seem to be very good at taking that feedback in and pushing out updates very quickly. Furthermore, each season brings in a slew of new unlockable content, which brings us to the Battle Pass. You can play Fortnite totally free, but the Battle Pass gives you that little bit extra. Now let me tell you, I am a man who does not like microtransactions. The very idea of them has been soured by greedy mobile developers and even a large chunk of AAA publishers. I don't like them at all. But a Battle Pass, I can handle. I'm playing the game at a steady enough pace to get a constant stream of content, and I would be doing the exact same thing if I hadn't bought the Battle Pass. Sure, some of the unlocks are total crap, like these weird emoticon things that I can't see myself ever using, ever. But the majority seems to be enjoyable. These skins with extra stages only looking better and better each time you progress are also a very nice touch. There's definitely some psychological work going on there because players love customization. It's a tiny bit pushy in the sense that it definitely wants you to invest multiple hours into this game. The more you play, the more you'll be inclined to buy one of the Battle Passes or even V-Bucks to purchase skins and other cosmetics. It's expected behavior from a free-to-play title. Fortnite is currently on the 7th season, meaning that I have missed out on a lot of content and context behind the map changes, and speaking of the map changes, this works to the game's advantage tremendously, because even though you are clearly playing the same game each season, the map changes over time, showing off hidden or new areas. It's a great way to keep player retention up, especially with the daily and the weekly challenges. One could say that it is almost addicting. I have my own opinions on Fortnite being a unsuitable game for minors, but not because of the cartoon violence. It's very tame in Fortnite. My issue is that I found myself playing more and more, investing many hours into the game to finish those challenges. Sometimes it felt like I was casually enjoying the game, other times it felt like I was compelled to do these for fear of missing out on content. And that sort of thing I do not believe is good for kids, especially these days where some people give their kids free reign over what media they consume, or just throw an Xbox or a PlayStation or a Nintendo Switch at them to act as a babysitter. You do hear horror stories from parents who claim their kids became addicted to Fortnite or other online games, and and this is a problem to me. But I also believe that it is each individual parent's duty to educate themselves on the media that they are letting their children become exposed to. So if I'm playing this game and I can understand how easily it could rub at those addictive bones, of course I'd limit my kids' time to playing it, even if I thought the game was good. That's not me being a jackass, that just seems like good parenting. But everyone is different and we all have our own unique opinions on how that should be done, yada yada yada. But why do I bring up parenting? Well, because there seem to be a lot of kids playing Fortnite, and I mean lots. In my entire time playing the game through squad modes, I have yet to come across one real adult. Most of the people using microphones were screaming children that honestly sound like they needed to be yanked away from their consoles for 10 minutes. But going back to the positives, because despite my concern with younger players, Fortnite still provides what seems like a constant service with fun new squad modes, even though my personal favourite is to go it alone. For a free-to-play mode, there is an astonishing amount of content. Of course, my cynical brain can and will say that this is all to sell those delicious microtransactions, and I would probably be right. But I can't deny that the game is well crafted, well managed, and genuinely entertaining. Even if you're sitting here scoffing at the mere prospect of playing Fortnite, don't do that, guys. In the new year, I'm trying to be more open to exploring games that I would never normally play, and I've discovered fun titles that I never thought I would enjoy. If you've never tried it, give it a go for a few matches and see what you think. If you're still not a fan, that's okay, but expose yourself to something different. For too long I've limited myself to first-person shooters and puzzle games when there are so many more genres out there that I could experience. I started playing Fortnite not knowing why it was popular, but after sitting there and investing some time in it, I get it. I understand the hype, and I understand the fun. This has been the Richard Review, and God help me, I need a better outro and possibly a better name. Hello, a little bit of unscripted work here. It's been a long time since I uploaded to this channel, but I have been keeping track of the comments that come onto it, and a few of you were saying that you could see this channel going somewhere, or you enjoy the content, or you enjoyed my perspective on things, and I really appreciate it. I genuinely do appreciate it. So I'm gonna give this channel one more shot. I stopped making content for it in the first place, not because it wasn't going anywhere. It was nothing to do with that. I started the channel purely as an experiment to scratch a personal itch, and I'm getting that itch again, especially after reading some of your really kind comments. So thank you very much for that. But with that being said, have a happy new year. I hope you've all had happy holidays and you've all enjoyed yourselves doing, you know, whatever it is that you celebrate individually. Thank you for stopping by, and I will hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.